right? So this is your message and phone number, right? So these two pieces of information should be available. In most of the applications which I have seen, these two pieces of information normally are receiving using edit text. So in our application, we're going to create two edit text. One is phone number, the other one a text message, right? And one of the main reasons that we are using edit text to receive phone number and text is we don't need to parse data, okay? Because edit text has a mechanism to check for the validity of the phone number, okay? Do you remember in our XML file we have Android input type equal phone? Do you remember? We have something like that. Android input type equal phone. You remember? This is one of the attributes of the edit text. Okay? In this case, when you are typing phone number, if the phone number that you're typing does not match with the standard format that Google is accepting, Android is accepting, you're going to get error message, right? Clear? If this was not available, you have to accept this as a text, right? And after that, go and parse that and check the validity, write this much code to see if it is valid or not, right? Now it's available. So this is one of the reasons that we are using edit text to receive phone number as well as a message that you send, text over. Okay. Okay. I'm going to write a couple of different versions of application for you to show you how to send and how to receive SMS. Okay, I'm going to start making a very simple one that it's very simple, but of course simplicity is going to come with the actually ignoring some of the very important part of SMS, error checking, error handling, and stuff like that. But it's very simple, okay? But it works, it's workable. After that, when we learn about the mechanics of how to do it, we're gonna elaborate the program and write a program that will take care of a variety of different error checking and stuff, okay? Whenever you are sending any SMS, SMS is gonna create the broadcast receiver, okay? Broadcast receiver. This broadcast receiver, we are normally actually direct this broadcast receiver to some mechanism, for example, to give you vibration or sound or display a message. You have a edit, you have a SMS or something like that. What is the name of that?
Notification.
No.
Pending.
Notification. Notification. Okay. So normally, our broadcast receiver somehow need to be directed into notification. They should work together. I'm not going to talk about notification tonight because we have already learned how to vibrate your cell phone or how to make a sound or something like that, right? So we are just talking about the broadcast part. And after that, it's up to you what to do with that broadcast, okay? Simply display that or notify it with any tool which you know about, okay? Let's start doing that. I'm going to start writing very, very simple program for you. By the way, whenever we are working with, we want to send SMS, okay? And make sure that you're adding the following line into your manifest file. Without this line, your SMS will not work, okay? So I'm going to put under Alex's line here another permission. You guys, is it user or uses?
User.
This is R or S. Good. Because some of you in your answer in the midterm exam put uses. I want to make sure that. Okay. User permission. Android colon name equal double quote Android dot permission dot send underscore SMS close double quote. Okay, so make sure that you're gonna add this permission, otherwise you're not gonna, it's not gonna work, okay? SMS Manager, after in version 4 and above of Android is relocated. It means make sure that you are using this version of SMS Manager, okay? Android dot telephony dot SMS your SMS manager that was not in this or is not in this path is deprecated. Okay, so you need to make sure that you are doing this. Let's go for example. I'm going to call it demo SMS, okay? Public. Class demo SMS extends activity. Okay. Override. Public void on okay, so first of all, now let's make a method to make our job easier. Public. Well, close this guy. In this method, first of all, I'm going to take care of two edit texts one to get phone number, the other one to get message, right? Okay. Edit text. Let's call it phone. Equal whatever. You have it, you know, in your XML file, so you know how to create an object. Okay. And another edit text for message. Edit text. Your message. Again, so we assume that you have two edit text in your layout. Okay. Now let's get into try. Send SMS message. This is the method that we're going to make. Okay, I'm going to write down. We're just calling that. Phone dot get text dot toString, because it should be string, comma. Underneath of it, I'm going to put MSG dot get text dot parenthesis and parenthesis. Yep, good.
What did you write underneath the two edit text? Is that just like an arrow saying?
You mean here?
Yeah, after the two edit text, that line.
Phone and message.
Right, what's the next line?
Try.
Try, okay.
Try, T-R-Y, and underneath of it I put left brace.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Because a little bit later we're going to take care of catch. And send SMS message. This is a method that we're going to make it. And this method has two strings. One is our message and the other one is for phone. Okay, phone and message. We already got phone and message here. Okay. So after doing this, we're gonna create a toast to tell us what happened. This toast is just give us a little bit of information. So toast. If you don't want to have toast, you can use log. Okay, either one. Dot make text parenthesis. This is a context followed by SMS sent followed by toast dot length underscore long or short dot u dot show. Okay. Fair. So toast is generated, and we have done pretty much done actually. So let's take care of the catch. Exception E, and do whatever message you like. You could log it, you could do what you want. And we close our send SMS. Okay? Now, let's take care of send SMS message. We made this, we just call this method. Now let's make this method, right? Because this method made by me. So you see how it's done. Okay? Private. Void. Send SMS message. So pay attention to this because this method is the heart of the job. It's showing you how to send SMS, right? So pay attention to this. First of all,
String phone.
string or address. It means phone number. Okay, address. String message. Throws exception. The reason that we are putting try and catch over here, handle. Okay, throws exception. Fine. Okay, now the very first thing that we need to do is we need to create the object of the SmsManager class. SmsManager class doesn't have a constructor. It has kind of
Factory method.
method, okay? Static factory method. See how it's gonna SmsManager. Let's call it SM equal SMS manager dot get default. So get default is the factory method that is in charge of generating object of the SMS manager. Object is created, okay? So the next step is calling really a well-known method of the SMS manager, and that is called send text message. Send text message, okay? Send text message is a kind of a heavy method, okay? Pay attention to it. You need some action. When you are sending your SMS, you want to do some action too, okay? Action for a, so what kind of action do you think now that when you're sending maybe is appropriate or is good?
Ring a
Change
bell.
the color.
Pardon me?
Ring a bell, make a sound.
Change
Yes.
the color.
Yes,
it's
exactly.
first personalized
So this is up to you. The possibilities are infinite. You could think of many things, right? And the same here, okay? When the item is about being delivered to the recipient, you could use the delivering intent, which is the pending intent, to do something, right? Yes.
So when you say delivering to the recipient has it now.
Exactly, yes. Okay? In the next example, when I take care of these two, you're gonna find out how this can be done. But this is a very simple example, right? Okay, so let's eliminate this part.
Does that mean you can send a pending intent along with the message?
You're gonna see that.
Okay, very
Okay,
good.
if you be patient, in the next example, I'm gonna
Do that,
clarify
okay,
this,
cool.
okay?
That's neat.
It takes about maybe 5 more minutes that you be, wait, I'm gonna expect. So, I think that's about it. This is the heart of send SMS message, okay? And I'm gonna close the program, okay? Okay. OnCreate is part of activity that we need to override, right? Send SMS is part of activity that we need to override, okay? Because it's empty, doesn't do anything, okay? Send SMS message is made by Alice, okay? And the whole thing together will send your message, right? So when you run this program, two edit text is going to pop out on the screen. You're going to type the phone number. You're going to type the message. That's it.
My phone's
It's going to SMS is ready and it will be sent. Okay.
Yeah.
God knows if it's gonna be delivered, it's gonna be sent, because we don't have any error checking here, right? And as you see, even the try and catch, I'll just put nothing there.
Right. Yeah, I was wondering what that would be. Figured we looked
Okay.
that up online.
Good. So now let's learn about how to write a program to receive SMS.
All right.
Okay. How to write a program to receive SMS. Okay? Receiving is is not very hard job, but let's go for it. Okay. Okay. I forgot to tell you, in order to make our receiver program work, we need to again modify our manifest file. Okay, manifest file will not work properly without, or your program will not work if this line is missing in your manifest file. Okay, I'm going to put it here for you. This is again another permission. Okay, so you need to have this permission. Android dot permission dot receive SMS. Okay, so make sure that you're gonna have this one and the other one in your application. Otherwise, send doesn't work, or receive doesn't work, or none of them will work. Okay, so this is for receiving. Without that, this program which I'm gonna write will not work. Okay. Okay. So, can I visit that part and continue over the guys? Yeah. Void demo SMS receiver extends
Is that a method or the?
pardon?
Is that a method or class? Because you put void.
Public. Why what is public class?
Okay.
Demo SMS receiver extends the what?
Activity.
No. Broadcast
Broadcast
receiver.
receiver, yeah.
Because it is a broadcast receiver, okay? Okay. Extends. Broadcast receiver. Do you remember I said whenever you are sending SMS, broadcast receiver will be activated, right? And you get everything through broadcast receiver, and after you could go for notification or whatever, okay? I'm not going to go for notification, I'll just give you a very simple, maybe log or toast or something. Okay. Private. Static. Final. String. action. Do you remember I said we need to have action? And we discussed about it. I think you were writing this for action. Okay, I'm not repeating that again. And I'm going to put action equal. Android dot provider dot under here telephony dot SMS received if you don't use this, it's not going to work. So your action should be like that. This is the suggestion of Google, okay? Your action for your broadcast receiver should be this, okay? Okay, so we're going to override on receive at override public void we discussed about it about half an hour ago. It was a question in the midterm exam, right? What makes the program as broadcast receiver? So you have to extend it and you have to override on receive. Okay? On receive has two arguments: context, con, and intent. Okay. I'm going to write a line. You guys guess what I'm doing. Okay. It's very simple. If I not equal none and I dot get action not equal none. So far, what's that mean? What does this line mean?
Did you in fact receive a broadcast?
Get action, by the way, it is
It's a
processing. What does that mean?
Did you receive an intent with the broadcast?
Well,
You might be receiving the intent, but not the action.
In a pending intent. Or intent.
if I is null, it means intent is null. It means what?
No,
There is
no.
no intent, right? What does that?
If you,
If that's null, if get action is null, then the intent was not produced by a broadcast.
So, so this means when we get into here, it means intent is not null because of the and, right? Now, what does this part do? Right.
just check if you
Checks
have.
that it's a that what it received was sent by a broadcast.
Well, you are very close. If you remember, any intent requires data and action, right? We are checking here if we have any action available or not, right? Because without action, it's not going to work, right?
Right.
So maybe somebody is created intent like that.
I see.
This.
This is intent, right? And what it doesn't have data, doesn't have action, right? So we need to make sure that we have action and we have that. Okay. So now let's continue. Now we're gonna go and see, okay, now we have action. Now see what the rest of it. Because the next one says, this is okay, this is okay. Now we get into this guy. And action dot prepare to ignore
Okay.
case I dot give action equals 0. What does that line do?
Ignore case on the action.
It means if
Very
the,
positively.
if whatever we are getting is the same as what?
That's
The
right.
action.
That string, ignore
Okay.
case.
Ignore,
Should
right?
we, it just seems odd that we're ignoring case, because isn't that action string defined as a constant provided by the system?
Yes.
So it won't, we shouldn't ever see anything but that string with that case. So, why are we ignoring case?
Gonna tell us this thing is better.
Well, this is just overprotection.
Okay.
It is actually, there is no need. And if you really want to know, even compared to ignore could simply be switched to equals.
Yes, that's.
Okay, I just want to make it a little bit fancier, because at work we are really, really overprotecting everything. It means we are very sensitive about any possibility, right? But yes, you are right. Maybe this is overkilling. Equals really does the job. Equals method. Okay. So if the action is the same and we have intent and we have action, then everything seems okay so far, right? Okay. Now let's see what we're gonna do. It means we have
SMS.
you have SMS. Okay. Okay. Now see what we got. The object. Pay attention to this part. Object. PDU array. I'm going to tell you what PDU array is in a moment. PDU array equal object. Cast it to object. I dot get extras. You guys are already familiar with this, okay? And dot get parentheses PDUs, all lowercase. These are all lowercase, PDUs. PDUs, lowercase. Let me tell you what PDU means, okay? PDU simply means Protocol Description Unit. Protocol Description Unit. Protocol Description Unit. This is an industry standard. This is an industry standard. This is industry standard way of representing SMS messages. This is the industry standard way of representing messages, okay? This is the protocol, specific protocol, made for SMS messages, okay? Following? It means when you are sending any SMS, your SMS message will be converted to some type, to PDU type, okay? To PDU type. Following? You're going to see in a moment that PDU type has header, has some other stuff that sometimes we need to get rid of, sometimes we need to use it, and so forth. You're going to find in a moment. But first of all, we are creating an array of object, and we are getting the data, okay, in the format of PDU. Okay. Now that we got this, let's continue the rest of it. create our own array, SMS message, SMS message, MSG equal new SMS message. PDU array dot length. I am creating a new array. Type of this array is what? SMS message. And the size of it would be what? The size of this, whatever we got, right? We got 10 lines, so this would be what? 10. Okay? Okay. Everything that we get from SMS is gonna go to here, right? And after that, we're gonna look over this and do some of the things. Okay, now let's continue it over here. Okay, we did that. Next, let's make a look for integer j equal 0, j less than PDU array dot length. J plus plus. Okay. We are looping over the array. MSG sub I. This is the array that we made, array of messages, okay? Write a question about that. Equal SMS message dot create from PDU parenthesis. I'm going to put here for you. Cast it to byte and PDU array subject. Create from PDU is getting data in the PDU format and convert it to SMS message format and put it into array of SMS. Okay? Because everything is in PDU, we need to find a way to convert it, right? Otherwise, we're going to get junk, right? And we are casting that to byte. My casting is wrong because it should be byte array. I'm going to do it like that. Byte. Otherwise, again, we're going to get junk. So we're going to cast it to array of byte and put it into this array. Okay, this is the very first thing we do. And after that, we're gonna do some log dot d. I'm going to call it my tag, whatever. From plus MSG sub j dot get originating address. What does this log do? Say the message, the SMS is coming from
This phone.
yes, from originating address from where? Okay.
We can do a lookup.
Okay. So there is a method. It's called get originating address. Okay. Get originating address, that is getting the originating address for us. Okay. And all of these are coming from PDU. Okay, that all together, and we converted to MSG message, SMS message, and now we are getting originating address. Okay, let's go the other one. Log.d. My tag, comma. Now I'm going to display our actual message, what the message was, okay? Following what our message. I just displayed where it's coming from. Now, the original message. MSG colon plus MSG sub j dot, okay? The method is get message body. Message, okay? So we got the message, whatever the message was, SMS message, right? Okay. If you want to display when the message was received, okay, the timing, there is a method is called get time stamp millis. Okay, so you could use another log D and say message arrived at get time stamp millis. Okay, so I showed you how to use get originating address. I showed you how to display get message body, and also if you want in the same format, you're going to use a method get timestamp millis, okay, which is one of the methods of the SMS message to show you the time, okay, time millisecond. But I'm not going to do it here because we don't need that. Okay, and let's. Okay.
Message, J. Would you like the message?
Yes.
I have just two questions. I think you wrote MSG sub I equals SMS message create from PDU. I
Is
think
that-
that should be MSG sub J.
Sub J.
You are right,
Yeah.
because we don't have I here, it should be J, because the reason that I use J, I only use I as an intent, I didn't want to get confused, make confusion. So, this is J, this is J, this is J, this
that's
should be
J.
J, my apology, thank you. And,
Yeah, it's,
that's about it.
And my second question is, so one of these actions contains multiple SMSs in it?
can.
Can it?
Well-
It can, because it looks as though each, the PDU array has many, if it's a link
Maybe
five,
yes,
five.
maybe yes, maybe no, we don't
Right,
know.
right,
But
but it's-
this array,
But one PDU is one SMS?
exactly.
Okay, good.
So, this,
That's what I'm asking.
so this array would contain one or more SMS messages. Each one has its own time of arrival, has a message, has originated from, and stuff like that. That's what we are looping, right?
Right,
And display all possible ones.
right. At first, I thought that the PDU array all of it represented a single SMS
Well,
message.
if
And
you
that was what-
want to pay attention to the specific one, there are many different ways to filter it. One is, the way that I do is the originating address. Let's say you are looking for the SMS that comes from Abbas, right? So the originated address should have Abbas in it, right?
Right.
So you could use if, you know, and use, you know, kind of regular expression or comparison or matching or something to find the one that you're looking for, okay? The other thing is, for example, you want to look for those SMSs that are coming, for example, within the last 10 minutes. The time is over there that is showing you, right? So you could filter the rest of it, okay? So there are many different ways that you could do. These methods are very important. Get original address, get the message body, and also get the time in millis, okay? Okay, guys. So, guys, let's go for a short break. Some of you need a bit cool air, right? It's extremely hot.